And we are live. Hold on. There we go. You can see me. There we go. There we go. Let me. One more. One more. Oh. One more so everyone can see me. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I am beyond tired. I am beyond tired. When I say beyond tired, I am beyond tired. But I've hit the gym. I've got some words to write, or maybe some words to revise, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So it's gonna be uh 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, and then I'll be done. Plus I've got to feed my cat, Daisy. So she'll be screaming shortly. She gets fed at 8 and she screams for the first like an hour before. Anyone who has cats know what I mean, especially indoor cats. She is very old, 16. I've had her all her life since a kitten. Well, she was my uncle's, and then yeah, he couldn't have her anymore because he moved country, moved to the Caribbean, and yeah, she's been with me ever since. And funny enough, even when she was a kitten, my uncle traveled a lot to back and forth to the Caribbean, and I just always had her. So yeah, I've just taken her with me. She's in the last, I want to say 6 weeks, because it's gotten cold. She's become like an old lady, where her joints are all stiff and her back legs are stiff. Yeah, yeah, but I love her dearly. I do love her dearly. But she there is an old lady, and she loves her routine. If you're like a minute late, it becomes cute crying, and then it's like yeah, and when she throws her head back. Um, but yeah, I do love that cat. Anyway, yeah, been with me since 16. Six, no, sorry, been with me for 16 years. Um, shit. Thinking about it now, she's been with me before I became an author. Um, before I got my book published, moved home. Like she's seen so many iterations of my life that yeah, it's weird. Daisy, yeah, it's very weird. That cat, that that cat, 16 years old, has seen so many iterations of my life. When I got her, I was oh maybe 17, 18. How old? No, maybe about 20. Saying that, yeah, maybe about 20, give or take. And yeah, that cat has seen me through thick and thin, um, through everything really. And yeah, now that she's getting older, it's getting sad because she's getting older and I'm getting older. Um, but I am happy where she is, the life she's got at the moment, because she's very, very relaxed and very pampered and spoilt. But anyway, enough about my beautiful cat called Daisy. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna try and do some writing. I say that, but I'm gonna try and do some writing. I have shit. How long have we been? Have I been? I think I've been. Might not have been like 5 days or less, maybe 5 days or less, where I've not been on. And in that time, the book came out. Destroyer of Gods book 1 came out, which is on the cover. Let me see if I can get a hard copy. Bear with me one moment. Un momento. Oh, and just like magic, a hard copy appears. Yeah, so this is the hard copy. Look how pretty it looks. Look how, I don't know, the camera's all fucked up. I don't know which way I'm facing. But yeah, look how pretty this looks. That is 180,000 words, which equates to just shy. Ooh, 570 570 pages. That equates to. But yeah, first book by my publisher, Destroyer of Gods, which is oh, which is amazing in itself. In and on itself is amazing. Yeah, I can't. Love that book. Anyway, so that came out last week. No, came out 2 weeks ago. About that. It has been. Thank you, Ray. It has been a pleasure to write. But one is out now on audio, ebook, and paperback. Book two is coming out in February. It's coming out in February the 1st. Book three, I'm writing as we speak. Book three is going to be the biggest book of the lot. And so far so good. Reviews have been in. All 5 stars, but a couple of 2 stars, but the majority have been 5 stars, and people have been loving it. Yeah. Lost my train of thought. I was gonna say, but yeah. Anyway, if you haven't bought one of these, please do. Like I said, it's out now. First book by my traditional publisher. Look how pretty this looks. Let me read you the blurb because I love the blurb. Just mwah. To kill a god, Isaac must become one. After losing his parents as a child, Isaac vowed to get revenge on the god who took everything from him. As at 10, he had the skills of a top assassin. At 16, he killed more men than he could count. At 21, he now steps for a portal looking to destroy a god. Welcome to the other side, a realm where gods, dragons, and races from folklore and legend all compete for the number one spot. A spot that once claimed allows you to rewrite the very fabric of the universe. To win, he must gain a crew, place his life on the line, and seek the one thing that matters above all else: strength. But when enemies wait at every turn for his downfall, doing so is easier said than done. Here, there is only one rule: survive and grow stronger. Yeah, and that is out now. This book actually is, I don't know if he's watching. This is a one of my first commenters on YouTube who bought my last book, Echoes of a Lone Wolf, which didn't sell too great, but I love that book nevertheless. Didn't sell too great, but she bought it, read it, and loved it. And I'm gonna just bring up Echoes. So Echoes is this. This came out in October. Like I said, it didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it was a sci-fi western about grief and about the traumas that plays on our psyche, on our mental health. So it's a standalone set in my Junkyard Dogs universe. And yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna light up the charts, but I needed to write it because one of the main characters is based on my grandmother, and this is kind of her story. She loved sci-fi, she loved westerns, so I wrote that book for her. Yeah, I hope she'd be proud. But I do that. I've got mixed feelings about that book. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I don't hate it. I just wish it was what I envisioned, but I have come to terms that because of the emotional weight and baggage of that book, it'd never be what I envisioned or what I truly wanted it to be. It's a great story. It's a painful story, but it's a good story nevertheless. Yeah. Oh, let me, good folks, let me put links in the chat. So, first link, Destroyer of Gods. Click on it. You can get it anywhere. Like I said, it is in on Amazon, ebook, paperback, KU, audiobook, all sorts. If you've read that, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed it. Echoes of a Lone Wolf. This is just an ebook and paperback. which link is in the chat now. But anyway, I enough rambling on. I am going to do some work. Um, ask anything in the chat, and I will speak to you good people shortly. All the best. Mm-mm-mm. And if you have any comments, any questions, just put it in the chat. Like I said, I am an author streaming. I'm not a streamer. I'm not a podcaster. I just write books. Committed. Sacred sin of all. Sacred. wary. Hesitation. Sacred. Sacred. Precious. Divine. Cobbled together. Mm. All right, ladies and gents, I am done for the evening. I am tired. It's been a long day, and yeah, I'm done for the evening. I hope you enjoyed um the stream. A lot less talking, more writing. But hey, like I said, I'm an author, not a streamer. So I hope you enjoyed. I can hear Madam screaming my name. So she needs feeding. So I will talk to your good folks maybe tomorrow. We are doing a podcast. Sorry for the podcast tomorrow. So if not, I'll see you lot on there. Until next time. Bye bye.